Welcome to Plowman's Backyard. My name is Kendra and today we're doing something a little different. Today we're going to be doing meals on a budget and today is breakfast day. So I'm going to be showing you what we do here for our breakfast. It's not something we have every day, but we do have it quite a bit because it's super healthy, it's filling, and it's on a budget. It's very cheap. So today's meal we're going to be doing oatmeal, and it's going to be like a very hearty breakfast and a heart healthy breakfast too. So I'm going to go through and show you, I'm going to break down how much everything costs and how we can actually budget our meals, because right now things are quite expensive, and if you can feed your family on a little less money, then why not? Angie from Me and You Acres has started a collaboration, Meals on a Budget. I'm going to have some other channels in the link. This is a great way for you and me also to learn how to save money and budget a little better on the homestead. So oftentimes when you think of oatmeal, you think of a really cheap breakfast. Maybe it doesn't even sound appealing. Maybe it's not filling, or maybe you have oatmeal and you're hungry like 2 hours later. So when I do oatmeal, it is like, I'm seriously talking like a hearty oatmeal breakfast, and it keeps me full for a long time. It is also very inexpensive to buy. It is readily available anywhere you want to buy it, and most people have it on hand in their kitchen. The other great thing about it, it is heart healthy. So if you have like dietary restrictions, oatmeal can be pretty common throughout anything. You can even get gluten-free oats. You can get organic oats. So with this specific oatmeal, you're not sacrificing health for cheapness. I'm looking at a total health breakfast. So this might be a bit more expensive than perhaps the other videos you may see in this collaboration, but I really wanted something that went along with our diet. And for the most part, like, we eat pretty well like a vegan diet. I do have eggs once in a while, but I am restricted to different things that we eat. So we're looking at, how do we put all of our protein in here? How do we make this so that it's filling? You can substitute anything in this recipe that I'm using, if you want to call it that, but you can also take things out. If you're finding it's too much money that's being put into this, you don't have to put all the ingredients that I'm putting into it. We've worked it out that this specific meal that we have done here is about $2.60 a person. If you consider going out for breakfast, I know some of the restaurants, like we would go to eat out, like you're looking at about $15 to $18 for like a really nice breakfast place. So $2.60 is really nothing. Now I know that you may think, like, who puts peanut butter in their oatmeal? But I learned this from a friend of mine, and it is a great way to just put extra protein in, especially if you're having an oatmeal, just because there are, like in this specific recipe that I'm doing, you know, when you're having kind of high sugars, whether it be in the fruit, the dried fruits like the figs, the apricots, you want to have a protein with your meal. Not only is the peanut butter a protein, but you have the nuts are a protein. The soy milk that I use is a protein. So it doesn't elevate your blood sugar levels and then just completely drop them. The protein is able to hold that over longer. This is just a different way of doing oatmeal. I love adding like the pumpkin seeds. I know you might be thinking that this is like wow, it's a really gourmet oatmeal, but everything that I'm putting in here is for health reasons. The walnuts are really healthy for your brain. They're kind of shaped like a brain, and they're really good for depression. So adding that to our daily diet is really good. And the pumpkin seeds, they're actually like anti-parasitic. So not that necessarily we have parasites, but they are known for that reason. So adding that to your diet daily is a really good idea. And then keeping those bowels moving, so having those dried figs and those dried apricots, it's just such a good breakfast. So I did two different ways. One, if you want to have like a fried egg for extra protein, or one if you want it to have some tofu. The fried egg is a little bit cheaper than having the tofu. We did two so that you can see how it goes. And then my daughter doesn't like adding all the extras to her oatmeal. So you don't have to completely follow this method creating your oatmeal, but this is a inexpensive way to feed your family. Just because you have to be cheap doesn't necessarily mean you have to be unhealthy. So at the end of the video, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a breakdown of how much everything costs. If you're looking at closer to the $5 mark, less for like a family, you can subtract some of these ingredients, but everything that you've seen on here basically would be $2.60 a person. I'll just leave a detailed description of where you could cut costs if you needed to, and I'll give how much the egg was compared to the tofu, and whatever you minus and take out, you can create your own $5 meal out of the information in which I give you.